Hello to all our followers and welcome to this new episode of 5 Minutes. Today we talk about extreme temperature versus extreme violence in Russia with our guest Dr. Olga Popova, senior researcher at the Leibniz Institute of East and Southeast European Studies in Regensburg. Olga, very welcome to 5 Minutes. We are very happy and honored to have you here. Olga, let me start with a provocative question. Is the summer period a better time to commit murders?
Thank you, Luca, for the introduction and invitation. That's indeed a very interesting question, and various studies show that people tend to be more aggressive during hot days. For example, drivers sound horns more often, strikes and job quits are more frequent, and also more crimes happen. Why it happens? Because hot weather is generally uncomfortable for human body, and it leads to changes in blood pressure, heart rate, changes in hormones, arousal of nervous system, and this provokes aggression. And also during the hot weather, social interactions are more frequent, and all these may indeed lead to more murders during the hot days.
So, what can we say about the relationship between extreme temperature and violence in the context of Russia?
In our paper with Vladimir Otroshenko from Justus Liebig University Gießen and one other colleague recently published in Economic Inquiry, we find that extremely hot temperatures lead to more violent deaths in Russia, and this is true among both men and women of different ages. And extremely cold temperatures, on the other side, have no such effect. We also find that the effect of hot weather is more intensive during the weekends.
Okay, so how can we translate this into social cost?
This is a very important question. And in our paper, we compute the years of life lost by a victim. What it means is that how many years more a victim would live if not murdered on a hot day. And we show that the female victim would live about 27 years more and male victim about 25 years more. These are, of course, very considerable social costs, and also given that this is the impact of one day only, one hot day, and the number of such days increases.
So, final questions. In view of climate changes and the increasing global warming, what can we learn from this study, also beyond the Russian context?
In general, our study shows that global warming also has the effects beyond the environment, and understanding what are the social costs of climate change is important. And more countries globally become vulnerable to climate change, and they need to design climate change policies which will also reduce the social cost of climate change. And for example, in our paper, we find that improving job opportunities may help to reduce the effect of weather on violence. And this is the finding that can easily be taken by policymakers in other regions and countries too. And if we think more generally, it is actually in the hands of everyone to save energy and to do own steps in preventing climate change, and also so to reduce the social cost of climate change.
Thank you so much, Olga, for this insightful discussion. We wish you all the best, and we hope to see you here again at 5 Minutes.
Thank you, Luca. My pleasure.